August 6, 1945, Hiroshima, Japan. Just before 8:15 a.m., the city stirs with the usual morning rhythm. Street vendors calling out, bicycles rattling over cobblestones, the faint clatter of trams weaving through the heart of the city. You follow 27-year-old Kiyoshi Tanaka, a clerk at a small textile office near the AIOI bridge. The sun breaks through light clouds, reflecting off the rooftops, and children play in the alleys. Kiyoshi sips tea, unaware that in less than a minute, the course of his life, and the lives of tens of thousands around him, will be violently rewritten. A sudden, intense flash cuts across the skyline, white and blinding, as if the sun itself had dropped onto the earth. Kiyoshi squints, instinctively shielding his eyes, the warmth of it burning through clothes, skin, everything it touches. The air ripples like liquid around him. The ground quakes violently, bricks shattering, glass screaming in midair, and the once familiar cityscape vanishes in a roaring wave of heat and chaos. In the instant before the blast fully lands, time seems to stretch, each heartbeat a drum, each breath a lifetime. People scream, stumble, and vanish in the white blaze, leaving only shadows etched into stone and walls. The explosion consumes everything in an unimaginable instant. Kiyoshi is thrown from the street, his ears ringing, vision swimming in searing white light that fractures into painful shades of red and orange. The roar of collapsing buildings drowns out every other sound, but amidst it, he hears the faint, desperate cries of neighbors and strangers alike. A molten wave of heat washes over him, melting wooden shutters, igniting clothes, and sending a wave of fire racing through narrow streets. Kiyoshi drags himself behind the ruins of a half-collapsed building, his hands blistered, hair singed, lungs burning with dust and ash. Around him, the city has become unrecognizable, streets are torn apart, bridges twisted like paper, and the once blue sky is now a haze of smoke and ember. People crawl through debris, many with horrid burns, some silently weeping, others screaming for help that may never come. He sees a mother clutching her child, their shadows burned into the concrete forever, a grim mark of the second Hiroshima would never forget. Amid the chaos, Kiyoshi realizes he has survived the initial detonation, but the city is a living inferno, and every step forward is a dance with death. Smoke chokes the air. Kiyoshi stumbles through streets littered with bodies, rubble, and the acrid scent of burning flesh. The heat still lingers, oppressive and relentless, as survivors, dazed and bloodied, begin to comprehend the scope of the devastation. People with horrendous burns wander aimlessly, their cries piercing the eerie silence that follows the initial roar. Water is scarce, yet everyone instinctively seeks it, pressing scorched hands to any puddle or leaking pipe they can find. Kiyoshi spots an elderly man, arms outstretched, searching for family in the wreckage. Nearby, a young woman drags herself from under a fallen beam, her clothes torn, skin raw and bleeding, eyes wide with terror. The city, once vibrant and alive, now pulses with despair, each survivor a testament to human endurance. In these first moments after the blast, the reality sinks in. Hiroshima as it was will never exist again. Through the pain and chaos, a fragile determination emerges. Kiyoshi grips his shirt, dabs at the blood on his face, and presses forward, knowing that survival is only the first step. Amid the devastation, small acts of courage flicker like fragile lanterns in the night. Kiyoshi hears shouting and stumbles upon a group of survivors forming a human chain, pulling children and the injured from collapsed buildings. One man, his face burned but resolute, carries a toddler through the ash-strewn streets, refusing to stop despite his own injuries. The city's hospitals are destroyed or overwhelmed, yet makeshift triage emerges in open spaces, with cloth torn from clothing serving as bandages and blankets. Kiyoshi joins a few others helping an elderly woman with a shattered leg. Each movement is heavy with exhaustion, every step a struggle against the weight of smoke, heat, and despair. Yet, amidst this hellscape, humanity persists. The courage, the compassion, the will to survive, shining brighter than any bomb. Even as the city smolders, survivors like Kiyoshi cling to hope, driven by the knowledge that life, however broken, continues. As night falls over Hiroshima, the city lies in ruin, the horizon glowing with lingering fires. Kiyoshi sits on a fractured wall, his body aching, eyes haunted by the shadows of those lost in the blink of an eye. Around him, whispers of survivors mingle with the crackle of distant flames, stories of heroism, heartbreak, and resilience forming a tapestry of memory that refuses to be erased. He recalls the sudden flash, the roar, the heat, and he wonders how so many endured when the city itself seemed determined to vanish. Every scar, every burned hand, every etched shadow is a testament to survival against impossible odds. And even in despair, a faint hope emerges. Hiroshima's people will rebuild, remember, and bear witness to the horrors that must never repeat. If you felt the weight of Kiyoshi's story and want to discover more incredible untold histories from around the world, don't forget to subscribe to America in Time and drop a comment telling us where you're watching from. Every story shared keeps history alive, and your voice helps these memories reach new generations. The stories of Hiroshima are not just history. They are reminders of human resilience, courage, and the will to survive even the darkest hours. If this journey through the last hour of Hiroshima moved you, hit that subscribe button and join America in Time for more powerful stories from the past. Share your thoughts in the comments and let us know where in the world you're watching from. Every view, every share helps preserve these memories and honor those who lived through them. Together, we keep history alive, one story at a time.